his escort.
I request the recognition of my rights in my territory.
Okay, for this moment right now, this is a line that can't be crossed at this moment, okay?
Yeah, I beg to differ with you, officer, and I know that likely you're in a dilemma. However, you must realize that this is my territory and my rights to have free access to my territory.
Okay.
Well, this is the law.
Right now we're just going to hold the line for a moment here. We've got to take care of some things.
For a moment, so you're going to let him in a moment?
Officer, that is not your business, is not my business. My territory is my business.
Yeah. So ACP? No, I'm TAC. You're TAC? Yeah.
So police are breaking the law by not allowing, I forget what section that is, but not allowing Bill Jones on his own territory this morning.
Yeah, somebody sent this video out. Shocking truth. Police officer in Maui refused to let residents return to their property. Officer, from this moment right now, this is a line that can be crossed. Landowner, you must realize this is my territory and my right to have free access. Yes, I don't know if you have seen this. The governor housing chief has resigned amid growing controversies over an emergency proclamation on housing that some saw as a way to give developers more power to push through projects without addressing environmental or community concerns. The governor confirmed Nani Moderos were stepping down. Details on a potential replacement were not immediately released.
And now to our other top story tonight. Governor Green's housing chief, Nani Medeiros, is resigning, and he's blaming online and personal attacks sparked by MMA star BJ Penn. Her resignation is a major blow to the governor's affordable housing plan and his emergency proclamation, which got fierce pushback but also had passionate supporters. Our Mahea Lenny Richardson joins us now with the details. Mahea?
Well, Steph, under that housing emergency, Nani Medeiros was the lead housing officer of a working group that aimed to streamline affordable housing projects. She and the governor's plan were heavily criticized, but after the Lahaina wildfire, it became a flashpoint with claims of a West Maui land grab and conspiracy theories that fueled online anger.
The idea that it is Nani Medeiros all alone making all of these decisions and so much power, it's absolutely not true.
That's what Nani Medeiros, Governor Green's housing chief, told HNN Investigates Daryl Huff after an angry meeting on Maui last month after the Lahaina wildfire.
Part of the confusing part for me is there are 20, 30 different groups saying we are Lahaina, we are Lahaina, we represent, and I don't know if that's true. I'm not from the community, but I will listen to you.
On her resignation, the governor blamed a barrage of in-person and online personal attacks. Quote, the bullying tactics with obvious violent undertones employed by Mr. Penn and his followers have no place in Hawaii. I won't tolerate anyone from my team or anyone in our state being treated this way. It is despicable.
That you guys work for us.
BJ Penn, MMA star and former Republican candidate for governor, took to social media to criticize Green and Medeiros.
I know, because of how this meeting goes, that there are going to be hundreds of people who show up to yell at Nani. Let's stop yelling at Nani.
Sterling Higa of Housing Hawaii's Future and a member of the working group supported the governor's emergency proclamation, saying there's systemic racism in the current housing laws.
Because we've got laws. Exclusionary zoning laws that are racist in their origin and explicitly designed to make housing unaffordable.
While there's no official census data yet, Higa says the Lahaina wildfire made the exodus of Hawaii residents from the islands even worse.
These policies were clearly designed to discriminate racially.
One lawsuit against the state's housing emergency proclamation was from the Sierra Club and ACLU, claiming it was unconstitutional.
This is just, totally unacceptable.
Now, some developers told Hawaii News Now they were hesitant on submitting housing projects to the working group because they feared lawsuits. I'm Mahea Lenny Richardson, Hawaii News Now.
Thank you very much.
According to this paragraph, but after the Lahaina wildfire, the proclamation became a flashpoint with claims of a West Maui land grab and conspiracy theories that fueled online anger. Medeiros rapidly denied the proclamation would be used for anything other than to facilitate the community's will. You can see clearly why they are resigning. A lot of these people have seen that the people have risen. The fear of lawsuit is a beginning of wisdom. We have been talking about this for some time on this platform about land grab, and it's reaching a certain level. They can no longer take it. Now they say they cannot withstand the online attack. Medoros released a lengthy statement on Thursday afternoon that details her decision to resign, saying threat and false allegations had been made against her and her loved ones. I love my family, and for the sake of their health and safety, I have been left with no choice but to resign from my position. She said, with my resignation, the discussions about housing should no longer be about me. We need to refocus on the crisis. How will we build more housing for our local people while preserving our environment and respecting our Hiwi Kupuna? We are already too late for too many. In a statement on Thursday, Governor Judge Green called Medeiros a truly compassionate person who has worked tirelessly to help create novel solutions to house the homeless and to build affordable homes in Hawaii, only to face a barrage of personal attacks in person and on social media. The bullying tactics with obvious violence employed by Mr. Penn and the followers have no place in Hawaii and are absolutely contrary to our spirit of aloha for others. The government continue referring to former NBA fighter and a Republican Nocturia. I won't tolerate anyone from my team or anyone in our state being treated like this. He said the governor created the housing chief position in January, saying he needed a police maker in his office to tackle one of the bigger issues facing the state and sharpen solutions forward.
Hello everyone, it's been 1 month today since the crisis, and I'm going to share a lot of numbers for you. Our fatality count has remained at 115. The FBI list, which had been 385 and had been dropping, is now at 66. There's still 41 missing persons reports that are being investigated by the Maui Police Department.
Listening to them
at this moment, and as I've gone around to shelters and talked to people about what do they need, they don't need a lot of red tape. They just need to be able to have access to funds, and so that's what this fund is intended.
Thank you guys for always been there sharing out my videos. God bless you abundantly. If you don't understand how I speak, please turn on your captions. It will help you a lot when I put out videos. Reasons, I always put out articles on top so you can read along when I'm reading.